Okay, so I am packed for a 11-day trip. I'll be on the land in Italy for 11 days, and this is what I'm going with. Okay, so some people get a backpack that clips to their handle. I don't have that. I have my water bottle right now. It is actually, I'm going to purchase a little carrier that will sit here, so I don't have to carry this, but for right now, this is what I have. I'm a big believer in hydrating, so this comes with me. This is with me all the time. So let's see what I have. Okay, so the most important thing I think for travel day is this backpack. So Air Italia's carry-on personal item is 17.7 inches, so basically 18 inches by 14 inches by 8 inches. And I measured this, and height-wise, it's exactly 18 inches. Width-wise, it's less than 14 inches, and depth-wise, it's less than 8 inches. So this fits their characteristics of what a personal item should be or could be. I do like this bag. I took this on a recent trip, and my struggle with it was that it was a little big to go completely under the seat in front of me, and so it did take up my personal leg space, which when you're already in economy is not super great. So let's talk about the features of this bag. It has lots and lots of pockets, one of which is a bottom pocket. So I have an extra pair of shoes down here, this pair of travel shoes that I'll talk about in a little bit, and then I have one in here so far. Okay, so there is a back pocket for a laptop. I'll be putting my iPad in here because depending on the trip, sometimes I like to take my iPad. And then this is my main feature. This also opens so that you could use it as a little suitcase if you wanted to, but I'm not going to use it that way. I'm going to use it for my personal item on the airplane only. Okay, so like I said, this took up a lot of my space. So I have this bag for when I'm traveling in Europe. It's a really good bag for safety so that thieves can't get to my things because I'm on top of my things at all times. So I might walk through the airport with this, and I'm definitely going to use this actually for my personal items. Now remember, when I go through the gate to get onto the plane, I'm going to stick this in here so that it looks like this is my personal item and this is my carry-on. But as soon as I get through that gate, I'm going to pull this out. This has all the items I need on the plane, and this is going to go in the overhead bin. Okay, so in here, I have a little smock that I've never used this. It's a little smock for my feet, so my feet can come off of the floor and be up a little bit. I have a wrap scarf to have just another layer to keep me warm. So it's sort of like another sweater, but it also can be used as a scarf when I'm in Europe on colder mornings. And I have my items that need to be pulled out during security. And then I also have a day pack. So these are things that I'm gonna use the morning after I arrive. I'm gonna run to a restroom and change and freshen up. So I have a little washcloth, I have toothbrush and toothpaste in here, a brush, makeup, and a change of clothes. I also have in here, depending on the weather, so let's pretend it's gonna be 50 degrees the day I arrive in Italy, and I might want like another little winter coat. So this is my little winter coat. It folds up really tiny. So if I don't need it the next day when I arrive, I could put it in my luggage, but for now it's in here, and I will be looking at the weather before I go so I know. Let's also pretend it might rain. I have a rain poncho. This rain poncho, the thing I like about this is it can go over my winter gear. I got this at REI, and it's phenomenal. It packs really tiny, and it just goes on top of whatever I need it to be on. It's also big enough that if I have a day pack that needs to be waterproof, this will go over my backpack as well. So this is what I need for the first little bit between the airplane and when I get to my hotel, okay?